Well, I'm joined now by a man who knows exactly what it's like to play for England in a World Cup. Captain of the 1998 squad, Alan Shearer. Good morning to you, Alan. You've played in the World Cup, albeit in France. Just how do you think the England players will cope with the heat and humidity, given the pressure and the pace of international football?
Yeah, absolutely right. I played down in the south of France in the '98 World Cup in our opening game against Tunisia. It was incredibly hot, but I have to say, being in this centre, it was nothing like this. And you do realise, standing in here, the heat and the humidity, that the importance of actually keeping hold of the football and passing it around, because if you're out in Manaus and you'll keep on chasing the ball, it's going to be incredibly hard work and you won't last the game.
Yeah, we sense that England played a different style of football against Peru in preparation for that match against Italy in Manaus. Just talk to us about boredom in major tournaments, because the players complained about that in the last World Cup in South Africa. Were you ever bored when you were playing tournament football?
Bored? Bored in a World Cup? You can't get bored in a World Cup. It's what we all dreamed of doing when we were a kid. So you're away for a month and find things to do. No, there's no room for boredom, I promise you. Play golf, play on your computer games, read a book, do whatever, but not boredom in a World Cup.
Yeah, the fans certainly don't get bored. What about the Wags? Because you'll remember watching in 2006, the Wags took the headlines in Baden-Baden, didn't they? The wives and girlfriends. Some of the players say they miss their family. Was that ever a thing for you, an issue for you, and did it affect your play?
I'll have to be careful here because my kids and my wife will be sat watching at home. But no, you're away for 5 or 6 weeks. You have to be totally focused on what you're there to do. You're there to win a World Cup. You're there to do well. You're there to do your country proud. It doesn't happen very often. We're the privileged few that were able to do that. So whatever you have to sacrifice for those 5 or 6 weeks, unfortunately, you have to do it. If your family can come along or there, then you can see them for half a day, 2 or 3 hours, then great. If not, that shouldn't be a problem. It should not be an issue.